Guys, I'm a little frustrated. It happens. I think most people get that feeling in any period of time, but I'm getting it under one of the more rarer occasions where it happens due to things being unfair. Because I am currently making this video due to my previous video getting striked for nudity and sexual acts. Which honestly, I don't mind. Heck, I expected it to happen. I mean, look at the type of videos I make. But it's a little annoying that it's not because I showed some anime titties or some uncensored hentais. No, it literally happened because I showed a gorilla twerking. And this makes me really upset. If I got a takedown because I made a mistake that benefit you guys a little, that'd be a bit better. It's like, yeah, I got fucked over, but at least you get a reward by seeing some bahonkers or something. But no, while I'm getting fucked, you guys are awarded with monkey cheeks. I am so sorry. From now on, I pledge that I will not be showing any more animals dry humping in the case one of my audience is a massive freak. I hate you furries. You ruin things for everyone. What am I gonna do now? I can't make a video with a strike on me. I'm pretty sure that lowers my view count by a significant margin. Can't prove it, but I think that's true. Come on, I'm already struggling financially. Now you want me to be extra careful because some people find gorillas hot? That's not my fault. To be fair, I'm also making this video without knowing if the video is back up now or not, but the very fact that it even got deleted because of something this stupid is stupid, and it's making me angry. Now I'm so pissed that not even an Indomie can suit me. Now I'm so pent up that not even beating my meat can relieve me. Now I'm so annoyed that not even looking at Mirko pics can save me. What am I supposed to do? Well, I did find his manga though. Today we're going to be talking about a girl who single-handedly saved my mood by taking away a genre known as NTR. If you don't know what it is, me neither. The general gist of it is the cuck tag, where a protagonist watches their loved ones being taken away, but nowadays it's changed to the protagonist taking a loved one away, or sometimes it's when you take away someone's sister, other times someone's mom. Heck, I saw something labeled as NTR when it's just a dude who missed out on a girl who he isn't even dating. I mean, that's just being a loser in my opinion. But either way, NTR is a genre that generally doesn't make you feel good. It gives you an unpleasant feeling whether you're a fan of the tag or not. Which is why we will be talking about this girlie right here who is in the manga called She Is Likely Aiming for My Older Brother. It follows the story of Albert, who is used to girls approaching him, not because he's Mr. Bitches or anything, but rather because his brother is. Many times he has been NTR due to girls playing with his feelings with the intention of just getting closer to his brother. That is until he met one girl who said, "Hey Albert, good morning." Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I know. Look in my eyes when you're speaking to me, pretty boy. Okay, I got it. Good morning, okay? Yep. Good morning. What? Oh, come on, YouTube. That shouldn't count. We're gonna call this girl Cutie Patootie. You see, Cutie Patootie is a girl who is seen as perfect, much like his older brother, so people thought that naturally, these two would look good together. Which also led him to believe that there is no doubt in his mind that she is approaching him for that reason. Yet, there hasn't been a single instance where she is even asking about that topic. And he starts thinking, oh my god, maybe she's into me. That is until he actually saw her with his brother and his heart is broken again. But then he gets run over by his brother's fangirls and gets depressed, and that's when Cutie Patootie is there to save him. And he asks, Nande? Nande? Aren't you going after my brother? Oh. Good morning. Okay, I'm joking, relax. Oh. Well, it's because I found you. That's all. Come on, just take this already. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh yeah. Huh? Good morning. This is a really cute manga for multiple reasons. For one, I think the idea of the popular girl falling in love with the average guy is way overdone and pretty much loser bait, but the twist of him having a perfect older brother is what makes this different from the others. The idea of someone being average who is always constantly compared to someone who isn't, and I think the idea of someone overcoming that inferiority complex is a super interesting manga that I like to read about, especially when there is a romance where he gets over it with the help of a love interest. But what's also interesting is that despite her showing obvious interest, the romance is more of a slow burn. But I don't mean in a way like Rent a Girlfriend who drags shit out for 500 chapters. I mean in a way where technically they aren't in love with each other yet. In the first few chapters, they kind of play off of Albert's constant disappointment with girls in a comedic manner, but as times go and shit gets serious, you go, oh shit, it's actually kind of dark for real. Turns out what Albert constantly gets isn't just a run-of-the-mill funny gag, it's actually something that's traumatic. Like YouTube deleting my video because of ape booty. What you thought was a joke is actually PTSD. What you thought was a comedy was actually a tragedy. I mean, realistically speaking, that makes sense. It's one thing to never get a girl's attention, but for those girls to use you to get another person's attention, and that person being your own older brother, that's gotta suck. But here comes Cutie Patootie, and in a rom-com, maybe you expected this to just be done willy-nilly, but Cutie Patootie isn't really crushing on Albert. She's not constantly blushing over what he's doing, she isn't thinking about him 24/7, she is simply a girl who sees Albert as Albert. And that is just enough. He has friends who support him, but what he needs is a girl who sees him for who he is. Someone who isn't looking at him as his brother's replica, but someone who is Albert. You still see glimpses of romance every chapter and they are extremely cute, but what I love about this manga is that it kind of teaches you, before you start loving someone, you should first learn to love yourself. And I think that's beautiful. You see Albert bettering himself, you see him improve and slowly move on from his trauma, and all it takes is just that one girl. That one girl who doesn't do much. All she does is say one-liners. That's not quite right. All she's really doing is, well, being herself. This goofball who is bad at sports, someone who overly cares for her friends, a girl who simply sees a person as the way they are instead of their labels. But seeing this simple girl live the way she lives is a huge boost for him and motivates him to think that, you know, maybe shit ain't that bad. And I think it's really cute. Seeing her unknowingly change Albert's life is wholesome as hell, and seeing the romance slowly bloom over time is just mwah, chef's kiss. And really, I've always wanted to talk about this manga, but I think the latest chapter that got dropped solidified it. Because I, as a 23-year-old man, for the first time in a long time, read a manga chapter and unironically squealed like a white teenage girl. I haven't mentioned about the romance much, but don't let my comment about it being a slow burn deceive you. When it comes to pure diabetes, this manga provides it. The sweetness is enough to get you through your daily dose of sugar, and each time their relationship improves, you get this feeling of satisfaction. This feeling of feeling nice, feeling good, like watching the two people that you've been shipping slowly realize your dream of seeing these two together. And from the most recent chapter, the main character did something that we all should be doing when it comes to our love lives. Take a leap of faith. It may seem scary, it may seem like what you are about to do is going to do irreparable damage to your relationship or to your life, but all it takes is that one step. You may stumble on your way, but that's fine. That's what makes you human. What matters is how we deal with our insecurities, because while being weak is fine, staying weak isn't. And that's what the latest chapter taught me. This manga is great, beautiful, may seem like something generic, but isn't. And I can't lie, reading this manga probably saved my day from being ruined by Harambe. I have a sort of unhealthy habit that I got from my previous job. Kinda like how people wake up every morning with a cup of coffee and read the newspaper, what I read is the daily new hentai that drops. And one genre that I constantly see and get popular are the ones with the NTR tag. The unfortunate guy gets their girl taken away from someone more high-spec, someone richer, bigger, more handsome, a depressing world where if you don't conform to society standards, you don't deserve a basic human need like love. But here comes this manga telling you, hey, it's okay if you aren't as perfect as the other person. Who cares if there's someone better than you? You've got wabi-sabi.
You can't win an argument by making up words.
Wabi-sabi is an Eastern tradition, Dad. It's celebrating the beauty in what's flawed. Like the crack in the Liberty Bell or the mole on Cindy Crawford's face.
The Liberty Bell is great, but come on, if it was in a contest with a bunch of bells without cracks, it would lose.
But sometimes it's the small imperfections that make you love something even more. So what if this rose is a little too short, a little too wide? It's got more personality than those other ones.
What's up, y'all? Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna just say something real quick and then I'm gonna leave, okay? As you may or may not know, I've been semi-active on Twitch. It's been fun, playing games and rizzing baddies live with you guys have been really cool experiences that I genuinely enjoy, but I will be going from semi-active to semi-subatomic, meaning that I'll probably stop for like quite a while. Okay, maybe a few months. One reason is because I'm going to China! Because my family is there, woo! Which is awesome! But also not, because they don't allow streaming on Twitch over there, which is very frustrating! But hey, I can't complain! No, really, I can't complain. And another reason is because, well, I just kind of want to lock in. I feel like trying to juggle making content for 4 separate channels is a lot, especially for just one guy like me. And what it does is kind of lower the quality of videos for this channel. So what happens is you guys have been getting some slop. And as much as I bully you guys, I want you guys to get the best loads of cum. Not the leftovers. You guys deserve premium quality sperm. And if I gotta sacrifice something, then for now, I'ma just have to temporarily stop on the streaming stuff. I'll be back though, so if you want to look out for when I come back, then go ahead and follow me over there. But just know that it's gonna be a while. Just wanted to say that. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. See you guys next time. Bye bye!